Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you go to the internet today, you realize that so much companies are coming out and they are sharing with us their AI tools, and there are so many AI tools and websites that are being introduced today away from Apple's AI that is taking centuries. So when you go through the internet and YouTube, you will see that there are so many people who are saying how AI is going to take away so many people's jobs. And even when you go in the corporate world, when you go into seminars and all these conferences, people are talking about how AI is going to take away so many people's jobs. Well, in the past 1 and 2 years, I've been trying to use these AI tools, but one thing for a fact will still stand is that AI will never take away people's jobs. The only thing that AI is going to do is for people who are going to adopt using these tools, their work is going to become faster. Now, let me talk about the video sector and how these tools cannot take away jobs and how you can secure your job. Let's agree, these tools are amazing. Ever since they came out, we have been using them in our works. Trust me, when you see that amazing video, there are some people who have decided to use those tools to the best, either when it comes to script writing, either when it comes to making that effect that you rarely see people who use After Effects do. So one point that you need to understand, how videographers will always be better than these AI tools is AI tools can't tell stories the way human beings do. Despite of the fact that one might be good when it comes to using AI, no one can use those tools and tell the best stories fully without holding a camera and without getting someone to share feedback with them, or even without getting someone to change that script a bit. That's the reason as why today, if you go to websites that can detect the AI, you'll see that it is easy for them to also detect that, well, this is not a human being that created this, but this is an AI tool. One thing that you need to understand, you as a videographer is known to fear, but keep on creating what you create. And as time goes on, the more stories you create, the more videos you create, your mind is going to start creating amazing stories that AI can never create. So many people will get scared because of these tools, and so many people are scared right now. Even when you look at the way Hollywood is operating right now, they are losing a lot when it comes to sales. I was watching a YouTube video and I saw how someone attributes Hollywood's losses, how it is all connected to these AI tools.
Hollywood right now is dying. And I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic. This first quarter alone, productions are down for Hollywood by 31%. The box office sales are down 50%. Well, meanwhile, the documentary market is projected to grow from 12 billion right now to 21 billion in the next few years. And I think one of the stresses for filmmakers, besides that films just haven't been great, so people aren't going to the theater as much anymore, is that AI is stealing a lot of people's jobs.
But I believe today, when you look at the filmmaking industry, you will understand that, well, we used to know Hollywood as the main industry for movie making, but today we have YouTube platforms and we have all these different industries. Talk about the filmmaking industry in India that is putting out a lot of movies in cinemas. Don't you think that contributes to Hollywood's losses when it comes to making movies? Because let's agree, most of the movies that are coming out from Hollywood, those are stories that we used to watch. They are trying to capitalize off movies that we used to watch, and they are not telling those stories in the proper way. So for you as a filmmaker, it is important to understand, well, it's not about the AI for the stories that will be created that people will like, but it will be your practice with storytelling. Let's agree, people like to watch things that will either make them laugh or we remind them of their past memory and their present memories. So once a movie is good and it has those different points, it either makes them laugh or it reminds them of their childhood memories, people will associate with that movie and they will move from their homes and go to these cinemas to watch those movies. So I feel like the challenge that Hollywood is facing, it's not connected to these AI tools, but it is a challenge of poor storytelling. So for you as a filmmaker, you need to practice storytelling as much as possible, and with time you will grow in that area and you'll become so good to a level that no AI tool can even challenge your storytelling ability. So many people will say how good these AI tools are, but one thing they rarely forget to say when they're making all these videos is that these AI tools are operated by human beings. Now, when you remove the human beings and the AI tools are left to operate themselves, that is going to become hard. That means that you as a videographer, you need to find a way how you can incorporate these tools into the work you do, because they can't operate themselves, and that is what makes you better than these AI tools. Once you incorporate them into your workflow, this will help you to become faster, but then also solve problems faster. I've always been talking about the ability of one to be a problem solver and how this skill will help you to be liked on film set and videography set. You need to find a way and you master and learn how to use these AI tools, because without a human being, these AI tools can't operate themselves. For people who are saying that these AI tools are good and they're going to take away people's jobs, I feel that is a lie to a certain extent. Since last year, when we saw so many AI tools popping up and AI websites being introduced to the industry, there has never been an AI tool or AI website that you will use and you'll be satisfied with what it will give you. It will always have those errors. It will always never make it to that perfect level that you want. So one thing videographers need to understand right now is that despite the fact that these AI tools are coming out and they are doing a great job, but they are not yet at the level that you are at. The only thing that is going to limit you is the knowledge you have, is the discipline you have when you're working with people, and also is how you receive feedback. And that is the only thing that can limit you from an AI tool. Otherwise, the stage we are at right now, when you try to play with all these AI tools, the paid ones and also those that are free, you realize that they are not yet there. Even the tools that are used for text or transcribing, when you try to use those tools, you'll see a lot of errors in punctuation and also in the grammar. So you need to understand that you as a videographer, these AI tools are not yet at the level where they can compete with you, a human being who has gone to school, studied these things, and also put in time to create amazing video. Markbone put out a video when he was also sharing his opinion about these AI tools, and one of the things he said that I also want to share with you is how these AI tools don't have a soul. One thing you need to understand is that despite of the fact that these AI tools are better and they are going to become better as time goes on, they are not like human beings who have emotions. They are not like human beings who get angry, who cry, and who smile. Those memories impact how you tell certain stories. Those memories impact how people perceive the stories you're telling. And these memories and these feelings, the AI tools don't really have them. They will just share information that they have collected from different platforms, and they will try to make up something that is close to, but it is hard for them to come up with stories or even to come up with videos that are going to make people cry. It is hard for them to come up with stories and all these narrations. I want to task you to take time and try get a script that is emotional, or a script that you feel has a lot of emotions, and get the texts, put them in any AI tool that changes text into voices, and you will listen to that script, or you will listen to that voice. Then task a voice over artist and share with that person that same script, and then compare the two. You will realize that one of the differences, despite of the fact that the AI tool can read all these words, but the voiceover artist will give you a voice that is full of emotions and tonations. So you as a videographer, you need to understand that no one can take your job yet. Yes, I mean yet, because we don't know what is coming in future, but I can talk about what is happening right now. So you need to understand that no one is going to take your job yet, not until we see that happening. But for now, you as a human being who has a soul, it is easy for you to depict these emotions while you're telling your stories, and that makes you stand out from these AI tools. Working on videos that are in a corporate sector has made me understand, despite the fact that creating amazing video is one important skill that videographers have. As a person who has worked in a corporate sector for some time, I've reached a level where I've realized that they are not the best videographers that work with these companies, but it's people who are good with building strong relationships with these companies and with these clients, and that is something that AI tools can't do. AI tools can't have a conversation with these people, and they can't build that strong relationship with clients and with other people who you're going to work with. So you as a videographer, you need to focus on building great relationships with your clients, and then also with the people you meet along the way as you're building your career and as you're building your skills. And this will help people to have you in their mind when they are thinking of a video project, when they are thinking of a good videographer that they can work with. And this will make you stand out from the AI tools that so many people are scaring you that they are going to take away your jobs, that they are going to compete with you. AI tools don't have the ability you have on a human level. When we talk about building strong relationships, that means that how do you deliver the work to the client? How do you communicate to the client that you work for? But also, how do you behave with the people you work for and the people you work with? All these things are factors that AI tools don't have, despite of the fact that they are on a certain point where so many people refer to them as perfect and as good. But you need to understand that AI tools don't have the ability to build strong relationships. The only thing that AI tools can do is to make you become addicted to them, and that means that they are not yet at your level. The point here is you need to build strong and great relationships with the people you work with and with the people who are in your circles. Let me ask you a common question. When you watch the movies that are coming out now and the movies that we use to watch, what is the difference between the movies we are watching right now and the movies we used to watch when we were kids? Look at the Star Wars movies, the new ones and the old ones. Look at the Rambo, all the Rocky movies. When you watch the new ones and then you watch the old ones, you'll see that one thing that those old movies had was the authenticity. And that is one thing that videographers and filmmakers right now lack. So many videographers lack authenticity. When you look at the art they have created, you will have to relate it to someone else's art, despite the fact that it is okay to borrow ideas, despite the fact that it is okay to learn from someone. You need to also understand that, well, despite all the fact that people are saying that AI tools are so good when it comes to giving you what you request them, one thing you need to understand is that these AI tools are collecting information that human beings have uploaded on the internet. Don't be surprised one day if you look for a video from an AI tool and you're seeing your face there, because AI uses all that information that people have uploaded on the internet, uses all those tests and all that photo information that you upload on your social media, and it blends it together to give you something that works with the request you have requested this tool. So despite the fact that to many people these AI tools are seeming to give them what they ask for, but they lack authenticity, and that means that the stories you're creating, the videos you're creating, and the way you're capturing these videos and how you're editing them is not the same way AI tools that edit videos will edit. Is not the same way these AI tools that transcribe videos will transcribe, and it's not the same way how these tools that create videos will create them. Have you ever went on the shoot and you capture a video, then you direct the actor? From directing the actor, you back up that footage, and from backing up that footage, you edit that footage and you share the video with the client. The client tells you how he or she likes that video, and then later on shares with you this feedback list that you have to work on, and then you work on that feedback and share the video, and then the client finally likes what you have shared with them. Then they post that video, that photo, and they credit you. That is the power of a real photographer that never exists in the AI world. There is that special feeling, and there is that great feeling that you will always get when you see moments being captured, or when you capture moments in real time. For example, when you go on the internet and you look at the pictures that AI is sharing, and when you request for a certain picture, and then when you look at pictures that are being taken by real photographer, you'll see that it is rare to find a picture that an AI tool is going to create, and you'll be amazed and you're going to be wowed. But when you go and look at photos that people take, look at Vero, look at Instagram, go on pages of good photographers, go on pages of real content creators, you'll see that, well, there is power in capturing real moments, and that is one thing that AI tools don't have. Who knows, maybe in the future, but I strongly think they will never have that power of capturing amazing moments in a real time, and that makes videographers stand out from these AI tools. Despite the fact that these tools are coming out and they are scaring a lot of videographers, there is one thing for a fact, and that is the fact that there is so much that happens in the real world that doesn't happen in the AI world. Despite the fact that so many people are crediting these AI tools, videos that are captured by human beings are always better than videos that are created by AI tools. Scripts that are created by AI tools will never be better than scripts that are shared by human beings, because one thing that these human beings share that AI will never share is that they have been through this thing called life. They have a lot of memories. They have been through many challenges. They have these emotions that they have gone through as they are growing up that AI tools have never faced ever since that one individual sat on a computer and started creating it. And that makes a videographer standing out. So for you as a videographer, one advice that I'm going to give you, and that is, if you are to forget all the things that I've talked about in this video, is you need to stop lying on that couch. You need to stop procrastinating about that tool that you don't have, about that camera you don't have, about that microphone that you don't have, and start teaching yourself to be better at storytelling, to be better at video editing. And as time goes on, you will realize that you're getting better at these skills, and people are starting to be amazed with the work you put out. So then you'll be better than these AI tools, and you'll realize that, well, despite the fact that people are praising these AI tools, they will never outcompete your delivery and your ability and skill. My name is Piusgyagenda. If this video has been useful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel so that we can grow a community of filmmakers and people who like to share knowledge. If there is anything you'd like to share with me, or if there is any tip that you like to share with people who come to this channel and subscribe, people who just pass by to watch and go for seconds, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any topic that you like me to talk about, share that in the comment section below and I'll be creating a video about it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Stay creating and keep smiling. Peace.